Many died en route, while others faced arrests or pushbacks. Those lucky enough to arrive at their destination are not welcomed or recognized as refugees. And this was the situation even before massive decreases in humanitarian assistance. And tens of thousands more Rohingya people fled Rakhine State since the beginning of last year, bringing the camp population to 1.3 million people, more than half women and children. Earlier this year, I became the first resettled Rohingya to return back to the refugee camps in Bangladesh, and I returned again last month. The community members I met shared with me how aid cards are impacting them. Healthcare facilities have closed. Recent arrivals from Rakhine State must take shelters in families already cramped homes, and Rohingya volunteers have lost their jobs and the stipends that help them to meet their basic needs. Excellencies, almost the entire Rakhine State is now under control of the Arakan Army. As my colleague Weweno has already described the ongoing abuses and security crisis faced by the Rohingya there, and humanitarian crisis is extremely dire. But the military's genocide against us has been systematic for decades. It is a process. Rohingya have been refugees to Bangladesh numerous times, even before 2017, and we keep going back and forth to Myanmar. And it has been never sustainable. A sustainable solution must be found within Rakhine State and within Myanmar. Excellencies, all of the refugees I spoke with on my recent trips to Bangladesh had a lot of questions about their lives. What might their future look like? When they can go back home? And it broke my heart to say goodbye without a clear answer. We know the ultimate solution to the Rohingya crisis. We need voluntarily safe and dignified repatriation to our homes in Myanmar. But how do we get there? I do not have all the answers, but I do want to pose some additional questions. How do we prepare for repatriation when people in Rakhine State are starving, suffering from the impacts of conflict, and still trying to flee? How do we prepare for political solutions in Rakhine State if we do not have a counterpart willing to engage in conversations about our future? How do we prepare for peaceful coexistence with other communities in Rakhine State, given all of the trauma we have suffered? How can Rohingya build political power without a strong representative civil society when we have little authority to make decisions? And when most in Myanmar view our suffering as an afterthought amidst ongoing conflict across the country? How do we do any of these things if we do not have food to eat or shelters over our heads? Excellencies, amidst many competing crises, we are concerned that our plight will fall by the wayside. But based on what I have heard from Rohingya in Rakhine, recently arrived from Myanmar in the camps in Bangladesh, from diaspora, and from my own lived experience, the Rohingya community would like to play a leadership role